Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is get started with my salsa. Remember, we're going to make a green salsa with tomatillo, tomatoes and the jalapenos. So I'm going to go ahead and add 4 jalapenos to the water and 5 tomatillos. And then we're just going to let it boil, we're going to let it cool down, and then we're going to go ahead and blend it. So while this is cooking, we're going to go ahead and start cooking our chorizo for our chorizo and potato breakfast tacos, okay? Alright guys, so I'm going to start cooking the chorizo. Side note, you guys, I did put a lid on my pot. That way the chiles and the tomatillos can cook a lot faster. And I do have a heat on that at medium-high heat. And for the chorizo, I just have it at medium heat. We're just going to add a little tiny drizzle of oil here. You can use any oil you guys want. It could be olive oil, canola oil, corn oil, vegetable oil. It'll be just as good. We're going to go ahead and move it around to coat the whole bottom of the skillet, and then once it gets nice and hot, we're gonna go ahead and add our chorizo. And as soon as we add it, you guys, we're gonna cover it and we're gonna lower the heat. Chorizo tends to let the whole kitchen know that it has arrived, and it makes a mess because it's splattered. So you want to cover it and have it at low heat as it cooks slowly. And once we do that, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping our potatoes for the tacos. Okay, so let's go ahead and let that heat up a little. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and add the chorizo. The skillet is hot. We are gonna go ahead and try to press it down a little. And we're going to cover it, and we're going to go ahead and lower the heat. Alright, so while our chorizo cooks and our chiles, we're going to go ahead and prep the potatoes to get our tacos ready. Alright guys, so here I have 3 white potatoes that we're just going to go ahead and chop, and then we're going to go ahead and fry to add to our chorizo. Actually, we're going to add the chorizo to the fried potato, but whatever. Anyway, so what you want to do is cut it so that they're nice bite-sized pieces, and that way they don't fall apart afterwards, because nobody wants to bite into a a super mushy potato. I mean, we're not trying to make mashed potatoes here. We're trying to make nice breakfast tacos, and we want to have some texture to it. So just nice bite-sized chunks. So basically I just cut it in half and then in threes. See? The last potato, and again half. So this one was a little bigger, so I did 4 slices across instead of 3. So there you go, that's our potato. And how we're gonna cook this is we're gonna go ahead and fry it in oil, but we're gonna do that step once the chorizo is mostly done, finished cooking. So let's put this aside, and we're gonna wait for our chorizo to finish cooking, and also our chiles and our tomatillos should be done pretty soon, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. Alright you guys, so as you can see, our chorizo is ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Also, our chiles are ready, and we're gonna turn that off as well. The chiles and the tomatoes were cooking for about 20 minutes on medium heat, and it was covered, and the chorizo was cooking at medium low heat, and it was also covered. Side note, you guys, I am using beef chorizo for these tacos, but go ahead and use any chorizo you like. You can also use pork. Just go ahead and read the instructions as to that may be needing more time to cook, or cook differently than the beef one. Might be the same, I don't know. All I did was just add some oil and put in the chorizo as you guys saw. And also, you guys, you can go ahead and make this completely meatless by using soy chorizo. I know if my sister was here, she doesn't eat meat, or my niece, so I will go ahead and make it with soy chorizo and the potatoes. That way it's completely meatless, and I don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start frying the potatoes. That way we can add the chorizo to them. And also we're going to go ahead and let the chiles and the tomatillos cool down so we can make our salsa. Alright, see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I tested on my oil with 1 potato, and it's hot. So I'm going to go ahead now and add the rest of my potatoes. Actually, Be very careful, you guys. The heat is at medium high. So just slowly put them in. Don't burn yourself like I just did right now. It's okay. Go back in there. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and let these potatoes cook. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cover them so they can cook faster. And I'll see you guys when they're ready. It should take about 20 minutes for them to be done. Alright guys, so our potatoes finished cooking. It took about 12 minutes. Now what I'm doing is just mixing the chorizo with the potatoes. That way it can, all the flavors can like wrap up around each other. And also you guys, I have a skillet going, heating up just so I can warm up my tortillas. And I'm gonna use small flour street taco tortillas, but you guys can also use corn tortillas, and it doesn't have to be the street size taco ones. It can be the regular ones, but I just like to use the little ones because it's just more of a taco thing, you know. Alright, so there it is, you guys. This is nothing to it. This is it. You can go ahead and add some chopped onion to it before you start mixing it together. I don't really care for it, so I don't. But yeah, this is it. Alright guys, so my chiles and my tomatillos have cooled down, so I'm going to go ahead and make the salsa. We're going to go ahead and add some salt, a little bit of minced garlic. You can do fresh, a clove of fresh garlic too if you want. I happen to have this on hand already, so might as well use it. And we're also going to use just a little bit of cumin. And I did add about 1/4 cup of the water from where the chiles cooked in, just to help the blade spin a little. And we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Guys, here are our breakfast tacos, chorizo with potato tacos, ready to be enjoyed and devoured by hungry people. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys come back next week for another video, and please click the like and subscribe button if you wish. Bye guys, take care.